Hey everybody, Stephanie here, and today I'm talking about how to afford your social life. Birthdays, brunches, being a bridesmaid, being a bestie. Think about a B words. Beer? Baby showers. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot, especially when your friends make more money than you do, or you're dealing with some other kind of financial emergency in your life, or if you're still just looking for a job. But even in a best case scenario, it's really easy for your social life to take a major toll on your spending. So let's talk about how to afford it. When it comes to major occasions like weddings and holidays, look for ways to share costs. For example, I'm going to a wedding this summer and I'm splitting the hotel room with 3 of my girlfriends, and we'll probably carpool to get there and back too. You could even go in on a joint gift, which is actually one of my favorite holiday saving strategies too. Joint gifting or gift exchanges or mutually agreed upon spending caps are all ways I've saved on these kinds of social occasions. Now, when it comes to smaller last minute events like dinner, drinks, or group outings, I always try to be involved in the planning process. That way I can research places with affordable menu options or happy hour or find a coupon or group discount that we can all benefit from. If you're willing to play host, you could also suggest a potluck or a game night at your place to save. A little pre-planning can go a long way. Whatever money you do wind up spending on social occasions is still going to have to come from somewhere. So unless you don't plan on partaking in any social activities at any time, you need to be building some social spending into your spending plan. This can be a small percentage of your paycheck, like 5 or 10%, or a fixed monthly number that you calculate based on how much money you have left over after you meet your essential monthly expenses and long-term financial goals like debt repayment and savings. Having a fun money allowance already set aside lets you indulge guilt-free when a last-minute invite does pop up. Now, if you are setting aside money and you are already finding creative ways to save on social costs, you still might not be able to afford every invite you get, and that's totally okay. Don't feel any shame in declining. If you're being tempted or guilted into spending you can't afford or you just don't want to prioritize, you can always just blame me and say, hey, my money coach says I can't afford it. Having someone else in your corner can help your friends and family members understand your position from a more objective perspective. That said, if you've committed to practicing smart money habits in service of your financial goals and your immediate social circle doesn't share that same commitment, it's going to be substantially more difficult for you to follow through. The last thing you need when you're trying to make better money choices is a judgmental friend accusing you of being cheap when you opt to ride the subway instead of splitting a cab. Now, that doesn't mean you have to abandon friends or family members that like to spend money. It just means that as you grow, you will start to redefine how you interact with the people in your life who hold you back from your financial goals. In the meantime, you can start making a conscious effort to surround yourself with people who understand and support the path you're on. If you don't know any people like that, find some. I assure you we're out there. Go to meetups, find your people on social media, go to events, take classes, grow your tribe. There are lots of ways to deal with people who are discouraging or negative or who hold us back from our goals. You might decide to confront the naysayers in your life and tell them that you don't appreciate their negative comments, or you might simply share your goals with them and ask for their support as you work to achieve them. By intentionally shifting the conversation, you might even strengthen your relationship. That said, depending on the relationship, your best policy may be to avoid awkward money talks and situations altogether and just stop going to places with them where you'll end up spending more than you feel comfortable. When you value yourself enough to put yourself first, you'll find that the people around you treat you with more respect. And if they don't, it might be time to reconsider the value of that relationship. You don't want your life cluttered up with a bunch of people who don't really support you and the journey you're on. It's a drain of your time, your energy, and your money. Now, as you work to distance yourself from and/or reshape your relationship with your naysayers, remember to simultaneously build out and foster your network of supporters. The more confident and wealth-positive people you surround yourself with, the more you'll see what incredible opportunities for wealth and growth are available to you too. Now, speaking of wealth and growth, there's no doubt that the more money you make, the more money you have available to spend on the occasions and the people you care about most. So don't shy away from side hustles or asking for a raise or anything else you can do to increase your income. I can say from my own experience that nothing has been more transformative for my money money or my social life. That's not to say you have to have a lot of money to spend time with friends and family, but I definitely have a lot less stress about what I can and can't afford to do now that I don't have to constantly be worried about it. That's all from me for now. If you have any favorite strategies for saving on your social life, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more money talk and tips for affording a lifestyle you love. Thanks for watching.